And, you know, even now that we're getting into it, just the idea of having one day is like, you know, you're a brand new SMG in the CDL. Day one, you have to shoot against Kleenex and Envoy. That's tough. Day two, now you got to shoot against Hydra and Kismet. Like, that is absurdly brutal because Hydra, obviously MVP of like the finality from last year. And from what he's looked so far, might be able to double up.
2023 Esports Awards Controller Player of the Year as well. My boy's nasty, but so far, so good. Trading back and forward. An opening hard point here on Karachi. Smack bang in the middle of the map. As you can see, it's the lowest point of all of these extremely high buildings. A dangerous place to be. Not easy to hold whatsoever. There are far too many angles to worry about. If you can pie that off and isolate it, maybe get a few seconds of time, helps you out going over towards second. But for now, chance lot kills for the LAG players. Not bad whatsoever.
Yeah, you saw that 3 in the feed, so Hydra just dips out. Now he's trying to control this space and not let any players through to P2. Kismet, sound works just fine, but the gunny from Fame. I mean, look, he gunned Hydra first thing right at the start of P1. Fame maybe bouncing back from his performance from yesterday, and unfortunate though, eventually just gets overwhelmed because none of his teammates were there for support. So nice P1 hill for LAG, but potential money hill out and about. But DiamondCon ripping heads, trying to push his way through.
Kismet currently soaking the opening time here of P2 on Karachi. Tags at range, not a lot going to happen there with the rival 9. Same with Hydra in this position. We could do with a few more assault rifles, lads. As Assault makes his way forward. Here comes the hit from LAG. Hydra can't get much out of it. Fame once again, 2 on the back line. Estriel gets his as well. Perfect break. Los Angeles Guerrillas.
I mean, really, that's like nades and tacks as well, just to get Hydra tagged up because he's playing a cheeky off angle, but they're able to just soar straight through. And right now, every single player across the board for LAG putting in some work. And it's not just the scrap time that Assault might just be able to single-handedly collect himself. 3 of his teammates are already here on the rotation. Now, we've seen some cheeky jump spots coming in through Kismet to try to break this one down. Estrella, though, in the deep spot, seems like he's prepared, but obviously the stuns and nades forcing him back.
Estrella staying alive. Coverage from his boys as the new hardpoint's about to pop wide open, and we're up. Sib on the back, creeps through. Couple of kills for the Subliners now. That right-hand side of the screen, all clear. No problem whatsoever. They should be able to net 10 to 15 seconds before the LAG boys are even in a chance to contest.
And, you know, Miles, I know it's early on, but I think this is now 3 for 3 for the New York Subliners breaking through this hill. They've done it virtually the exact same way every single time. So Subliners, a lot of great work, but you still have to hold the hill when you get it, and it looks like that does not last long at all. We talk about how good they are at breaking. Well, LAG just does it by sheer force, and, well, a lot of time potentially going to go their way.
Another great break from Los Angeles Guerrillas. Over to Assault now still in this 4 spree. He's dancing around, and Kismet is just done a massive lap. He's jumped over the top of that building. He's in the hard point now. Very, very difficult to deal with the Bulldog. There he is. Assault finally neuters him. That's a 5 spree there. Ends thanks to Sim and those lovely shots from the MCW. New hard point is up in a moment. Over to the fountain we now go. Left-hand side of the minimap. And again, a lot of members of the New York Subliners here. This might not be their rotation. Fame can't take care of Kismet. Numbers on the side of New York.
Oh, wow, that's going to be every single kill going their way as well. Nice spot from DiamondCon, but he gets traded out instantly. That was a perfectly timed sort of pouncing on that hill for New York. Effectively get the clean 4-man wipe, and this is going to make this hill a lot easier to lock down. Fame at least gets spotted up top, so Skies has the information. But for the moment, Fame is going to be annoying to deal with, turn some heads, but does make a difference. Subliners handle the chaos perfectly.
Probably working from DiamondCon there, also making the best of a bad situation. Trades are there. Skies gets himself 2 before being brought down as well. But back and forth we go once again. Something we're always going to be talking about here in the COD League, trades. Who gets the first kill? Who gets killed after that? Back and forth, back and forth. If you can break the trade cycle, that's where the advantage is really found. 15 seconds remaining on this hard point, and then we're coming over here to where Hydra is, to the hotel.
And even on the old time, LAG are doing a fantastic job of really just battling on this map to maintain that lead. So that early rotation might be Hydra here first, but you can see at least one purple arrow nearby and making a little bit of noise. DiamondCon gets a kill up top, so New York in the hill first, but not completely comfortable just yet.
I know, indeed. Well, New York have had the hill first every time. They haven't been able to hold on to it, though. Will this be any different? Hydra is right where he wants to be, up close and personal with that submachine gun. Here come the Guerrillas. Estriel cracks the door. Nades there. That's an unfortunate presence. Smooth moves. The man tiptoes out the window. Right back into the point, though. Lightning fast work here from the Subliners. Smooth moves. Able to get the kills as well. A bit of suppressing fire. Not enough to get it. We might see a lead change in a second here. The Sky's backing up Hydra. 2 members on the point. Sid from the outside. Lovely work. We're holding it all down. Trades are there. Numbers in. Bloody pandemonium. Fame comes out on top.
Good Lord, that's a patient challenge as well. I mean, LAG, they were around that hill for quite some time, and I mean, it took them maybe 20 seconds before they were actually able to jump on it. But again, they are battling, maintaining that lead by the thinnest of margins, but they have it in pretty solid first half, rolling through back to P1 power positions, mostly in control of Estriel and the players of LAG. Unfortunately for them, not quite able to get this time just yet, though. Need a couple kills before you can jump in the hill.
You're absolutely right, though. It is a thin margin, but it's those little moments where you break on, get 10, 15 seconds if you're lucky at the very end of a hard point, keeps you alive in the game. Nades up, over towards P1 once again. Oh dear, bit of friendly fire there. Unfortunately, the nade doesn't leave Assault's hand. It slows Fame down. That's more time for the Subliners.
Yeah, this is like split spawns across the map, though, so you basically get a force pinch on the hill, and yet there's going to be 2 kills going their way. Should be trades on the guy in top red, and even if you don't get the trades immediately, you certainly are going to be able to get that time. Subliners, of course, are going to have that early rotation over towards P2, but hey, if Guerrillas got the break before, Miles, maybe they can do it again.
Maybe they can do it again. Well, so far, so good. Holden Hill basically alone. A nice sort of 20-ish point lead for now. Let's go for a quick listen in with the Los Angeles Guerrillas.
You're right, nice, good kill. I'm gonna go through dark with you.
One guy's gonna be in there.
I'm gonna need I got talk to him.
Oh, he's behind me,
Fight back out, fight back out.
Yeah, he's dumpster. I didn't see him dead.
Nice shit on, shit on. Yeah, my dump, by the way. I'm my P5, Jesse, I'm my P5.
Yeah. They're stacking nades on me, they're stacking nades on me.
I can help you if you need help.
Major push.
I have a choke,
Tommy's here now. Dark guys.
I have you, I'm with you, Jeff. Dark. I have a chow.
I'm one shot, up. Fire, top AC.
Fire,
one shot.
I'm
hitting
P5. I'm playing down time.
P5 dead. Boss stay new.
Top fire,
I'm right there. P5, front P5 on me. Third, okay. Fire about drop out of time.
I'm on left with you.
Actually, I can hold it right here. I'm gonna hold it right here. I'm gonna play the barrel spot.
Are we out left? Get in tires. Low,
I'm in tires.
Yeah, I'm
in tires right now.
He's outside
me right. They missed their nade though. I'm just on the right child.
I'm trying to look mid.
I have the right child.
Dip solo left, guys.
I don't see anything right on me yet. I'm just playing the barrel spot on the right. I don't see shit yet.
Play for yourself, Adam.
Give me third. I am.
Tires holding your low left.
I'm just holding mid.
Yeah, one right on me. Let me right.
I'm standing low left.
Tommy out right. He got through. He's in here.
Hydra's there's 2 weak then. 2 weak.
I spawn the back.
I'm right for you. I'm gonna spawn out. I'm
trying to try to take more time in the back.
They're behind me third. I got you.
In the back. He's on close left dump. He went to time.
Nice. Low coop, I think.
I think kid's in me on time.
Top third dead.
Nice. Try and collapse.
I'm left side time. Oh, he's low brick play.
I'm trying to go from the right.
I'm one shot. Get down. Back on time. Nice out of red. Fucking shit.
I think we down here, yo. Yeah, I'm playing the credit corner. Yeah, I'm playing the credit corner.
Fantastic comms from LAG. You're hearing the game plan there. They're playing ahead of what's happening, and the only thing they've really got to contend with chances how hard it is to kill Kismet.
Yeah, no, not an easy thing, but I agree with you there for sure. Like the productive comms rather than just like purely reactionary, always the best things to hear. But right now they're working a man down on this rotation. You can see if the man's collecting scrap time. Not easy to fight for new, and up pop Hydra. Smooth moves indeed. Subliners are now going to be swarming this new time. But again, LAG, 40-point lead for the moment. They're in a good spot. Take your time, get this break, and they've been battling all game. They have to keep it up.
That's the firepower of the Subliners right there. And it's still in the feed, non-stop out of Hydra and Kismet. 3 spree for the pair of them. See if anyone can get that cruise missile. We'll find out in a moment. Fame, a little sneaky play towards the backside of the street, looking to get himself a little further. Sib unaware as of yet. Spidey senses in a moment. 35 seconds remaining on the point. Fame strikes first, gets an AR as well to go to war with. And we're looking at a lead change potentially. This has been a fantastic hard point out of the New York Subliners, but here comes the pressure. Right into it. Skies is going to find him up close and personal. Can he get a second? He cannot. Lovely work from DiamondCon. Trades are still there. Final few moments. Go to LAG again, chance. This is what's keeping him in the game.
Yeah, and it's really just like a calm approach every single time. Like, Fame really is just nice and slow, very patient, waiting for his teammates, and like they traded away 30 seconds before they jumped on it, but they get the break, they maintain the lead, so they have been very consistent. Deja vu, though, all over again. It is Subliners on the new time. LAG again forced to try to make this break, but they've been successful. We'll see if they can keep it up.
DiamondCon somehow staying alive. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Kill. Lovely teamwork. Kismet looking for the second. Tags in. No hope.
They got it.
As we
got it
over the 215-point mark. LAG, they're staring down the barrel of a map 1 win.
I mean, these breaks have just been like absurd, clinical every single time and time again. Now you get assault in a bow position, your teammates at time, maybe a big flank coming through from Skies, but everyone on the subliner is just so far away. Kismet the Bulldog gonna have to bully his way through the front. You need this break.
Trying to break through the hotel. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 through the window. Beautiful shots on a fade in a second. Estriel there as well. Tagged up, but not enough for the kill. Open hardpoint over to Hydra. Trying to stay alive as a ring around a Rosie. They're looking for the check, and he's behind the counter. Estriel checks it a little too late. Hydra can't get a second. 10 seconds now for the win. The tick just may work for LAG. Is anyone there to contest? Sib's got to get in there. Assault holds him at bay. No one left. Who's that? Through the window, Kismet saves them for a moment. Over to P1.
I mean, look, now subliners have to, defend P1. They can only afford to give up 2 seconds, or not even just 1. So this is an impossible task in LAG, all 4 corners of the map.
Oh, it's not over yet. P1. Here comes Assault. Nearly impossible to hold this one down. Skies is there to contest it. Who's that? Estriel flies into the point. Tags are there. Able to get the kill. Estriel's being cleaned up. Subliners hold.
I mean, look, again, they're just dealing with the players off spawn. It is going to be Subliners head on a swivel. They have to play such a tight setup just to keep them off spawn. So LAG, do you play for the 2 seconds or do you rotate? They're going to force it for the 2.
Here we go. 20 more seconds remaining on the hard point. Fame, not
check
fast enough this time. They don't check it. Assault now down low, cleaned up. Hard point remains.
Oh my God.
The Subliners, the second strike, not strong enough.
And they are so far away. You might have to battle for the 2, but you can't do it, and you can't rotate either. Miles, we might be witnessing a breakdown.
It's not over yet. Skies has got to hold these players back. Forward you go. LAG have managed to slip forward. Skies are up top. I don't believe what we're seeing. They're in New York. Map 1. They don't let anything get through.
That should be a crime.